Hi, thank you for joining me again today. How are we doing? Very well? I'm glad to hear it. Today I want to remind us and encourage us to be good role models to our children. It's important. Why? Because they're watching, they're learning, they're soaking up those things that we do, how we carry ourselves, how we talk to people, how we handle situations. When we get mad, when we get upset at something they've done or something someone's done or someone in our immediate environment has done, what do we do? How do we respond? How do we react? They're learning. They're learning, and it's easy for us to say, be nice, be kind, be polite, greet people, and all of that. But it's more effective to actually show them. We can't hold our children to higher standards than we will hold ourselves. You see, that hypocrisy is not lost on them. They see it and they know that it is there. Okay. And sometimes when we notice behavior in our children, we think about influences, and sometimes we fail to beam the light on ourselves. So you may want to start with yourself and ask yourself how you're contributing to this behavior that this child is exhibiting. It might just be something that you do without thinking, but you see, we're holding ourselves responsible for these actions, and therefore we have to change. We have to change. If we want them to change, then we have to change. I was talking with a parent some time ago, and she was curious. She wanted to know why her 18 or 19-month-old child will roll her eyes when she spoke to her, maybe trying to correct her or trying to get her attention. She would roll her eyes, as in like a serious eye roll, and then the father would beat her. And she was upset that the father beat the child, but she also wondered why she would roll her eyes. And my immediate comment was, she learned it from somebody. So someone in the house is rolling their eyes, because at the time she hadn't started school, and she didn't have a nanny or someone that came into the house to stay with them. So I said she learned it, and she was like, how? And I thought, well, you have to think. How? Where does she go to? Does anybody come by? Does anybody visit? Do you take her someplace? Someone is doing it somewhere. All behavior is learned. And she realized it was her. And she thought she was too little to notice. She was oblivious to those kind of things. No, they're not. They're seeing, they're watching. You see those things that we do without thinking about it. Maybe offhanded comments that we make on the phone, some tone, right? Some way we address some people. Your children are watching. If you would not want your child to repeat a behavior, then you don't do it. You don't do it. That's the way it is, because they're watching, and we're trying to be intentional and deliberate. And you don't want this child to grow up acting like this. You gotta change. You have to change. Okay, so show them how it's done. Show your child how to handle anger. Show your child how to handle disappointment. Show your child is watching. They're learning from you. They're taking cues from you. And that's my encouragement to us this week. Let us hold ourselves to better and higher standards. We want to teach our children character. Let us be those people. It's more effective in the long run. Okay? And we earn their respect when we are authentic and we act right. Okay, when we act right, our children see it and they know it, and they know that mommy is this way, daddy is this way. Then I don't have a choice but to fall in line. Okay, so that's my encouragement to you this week. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.